Our speakers will be able to talk about themselves, what they do, and all that in 3 minutes, and probably what you think will be able to benefit people that are listening, so that when they want to ask questions, they will know the kind of questions to ask you. And our usher will be around to give you the microphone where you need to ask any questions. Thank you. We'll start by my right side. You can use the microphone, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jide Ogumekom. I'm the Chief Executive of MPOG Limited. We're an IT concern that provides infrastructure security and data backup and disaster recovery services specifically focused on small and medium-sized businesses. As a person, I've been involved with computing for 30 years plus, because I started at a very young age. And I also had the privilege of working as business consultants for many small and medium-sized organizations. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abib Olamitoye, a medical practitioner. I'm the CEO of Tolu Medical Center in Lagos, Ibadan Central Hospitals, Ibadan, Academy Suits, Ibadan, and I run the 110 Academy, an entrepreneurial unit where we run seminars in Lagos, Abeokuta, and Ibadan on every month. I have the medical degree as an MBA degree, and I'm the current president of the Ibadan College of Medicine Alumni Association Worldwide.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Caleb Ogundele, and okay, so let me start with myself. I'm a techie by the day, and in most cases, I do stuff techies do. And next is that I also volunteer my time and some of the things I do for the Internet Society Nigerian chapter and the Internet Society Global. I'm a guy who wears so many caps, but for today, I'm actually here for the Internet Society. And what the Internet Society stands for is a global body, a global organization, which you can all also go online and check it, isoc.org, isoc.org, where you can get more information about what the Internet Society is about. The Internet Society is about bringing people of diverse background and culture, and in most cases, techies, where you come together and see how you provide solutions, infrastructure solutions, and quite a number of things. We are also into policy engagements, advocacy and stuff like that. And under the ISOC, you have the Internet Engineering Task Force, which is also one of the major bodies under the Internet Society. And basically what the Internet Engineering Task Force is all about is about protocols and standards. And I've seen quite a number of software engineers around here, and techies as well. So I also believe that it's a platform where you guys can join, understand what affects you and what affects the internet as a whole, and how you can provide solutions with your own skill sets, and also be part of quite a number of initiative and efforts that the Internet Society is into. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tokumbo Adeshino, and I'm a partner at Alakowe Taxi, and I also double as the operations manager. Alakowe Taxi is a ride referral service. We basically connect riders with driver partners that are willing to pick up riders from point A to point B. It's a new, I think it's the first of its kind in Ibadan. And we started November 2017, and what we'll do is we get calls, we get bookings from either calls, WhatsApp. You can download the app on your Play Store or App Store. You can also book from the website www.alakowetaxi.com. And when you do this booking, we get the booking on the back end at the admin. We'll find you a driver. We'll send you a driver. Basically, what we'll preach is style, comfortability, and efficiency. All our cars are from 2002 upwards, and they are all ready to move at any point in time. So you can take a trip from Ibadan to Abuja at any point of the day. We don't have time frames for our work. And basically, our drivers are professionals. They are corporate drivers. We send them for trainings once in a while. We also preach that the rider is the most important person in Alakowe Taxi. So what we'll do is we'll make sure all our riders are happy. We do this because we have found out that a lot of people want to travel in comfort and in style without being rumpled with the popular Ibadan, Mikra or Ibadan. We're not taking work away from them, but we are only introducing the luxury style of moving around in Ibadan. Thank you.
Please. Let's appreciate them, please. Thank you very much. So your questions can start coming in. And like I said, please let's be brief. Let's go straight to the point so that we can move to the next session. Any question, anything you would want to ask regarding the summit, and probably you would want to also direct to them. Anybody? Questions? Questions? Okay.
I want to inquire about the services that MPOG offers. The services that MPOG offers. The kind of infrastructure services and your cloud services and perhaps the costs.
Okay. The core service that we provide is a data backup service. If you've ever lost information before, perhaps your laptop crashed or your system crashed or you lost data because your laptop was stolen, you realize that yes, you can replace the laptop, you can replace the hardware, but the data is gone forever. So what we did was set up a system where you can back up that data. For individuals, we give you a location in the cloud where you can back it up. And for small businesses, we set up a 3-node backup system because it's important to have redundancy in when you're backing up. So we create 3 different locations for you to back up your data. With respect to security and infrastructure management, we realize that small and medium-sized businesses don't have the resources, and it's important to recognize that and to prepare for that so that you don't pay the price in the future. So we provide those levels of services to that category of businesses. Yeah? Thank you.
Thank you. So, any other person? Questions? Questions? Okay, give to him first. Then.
Hello. Sheyi is my name, and my question goes to the partner of Alakowe Taxi. We find out that Uber, Taxify, and the rest of those services have been in Lagos for a very long time. I happen to stay in Lagos, and sometimes you wonder, why didn't they come to Ibadan? And what has Alakowe Taxi seen in Ibadan, and they decided to start from here and not from Lagos or Abuja? That's one part of the question. The second part is that maybe it might answer the first a little bit, which is the level of perceived level of education or the economic economic viability of Ibadan. So I want to ask, how challenging was it, or what was the strategy that Alakowe Taxi used to penetrate the Ibadan people's minds into believing that Alakowe Taxi is actually a better way to move than the Mikra services or any other service at that matter? Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'll just summarize your first question as why Ibadan? I think that's what the first question is. Okay, we sat down and we thought about it and said, we want to run a transport service. What do we do? How do we go about it? We thought of Lagos as having Uber, Taxify, Oga Taxi, Go My Way, and a lot. And we thought, okay, if you're starting up in Lagos, you're going to have competition to tend with in Lagos. And obviously, I don't think we're financially ready for that kind of competition. Apart from that, you have to look at the hold-ups, the distances. I'm speaking from experience because I had always been with Uber and Taxify before I decided to pull out and do something else. But speaking about Lagos, we have charters from Lagos to anywhere. And as the next big thing that's going to happen to the economy. Because Ibadan has always been thought of as a place. There's something we'll do on our social media, especially Instagram. We do meets about Ibadan. And we put it up almost every 2 or 3 days because we've noticed that a lot of people don't have a lot of information about how Ibadan is at the moment. A lot of people still think Ibadan is the former OJ, Bere, and all. But now when you come to Ibadan, you visit the likes of Oluyole, Bodija, you'll be like, wow, this is it. We're not trying to take away business from Mikra and the bosses. What we are trying to do is, let me give an example. Personally, I myself in Ibadan patronize most times bikes, just bikes, but if I want to go for a wedding ceremony on a Saturday, maybe with my fiancé or something, or girlfriend or whatever, I would not like to jump a bike. I would just like to be comfortable. So I'll do an Alakowe taxi instead. And a typical trip I'll get to your, the financial, economic challenges. So that will help me to just say, okay, so we're not bothered about the amount of business we're getting at the moment. Yes, we want to move forward, but we're also trying to take it slow to make sure that we keep riders instead of have riders. Now, this is what I'm going to explain. It is better we have 100,000 riders that are going to come back than have 1 million riders that won't come back. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure a rider calls back and says, Alakowe taxi, number one. The driver was professional. In fact, I was shouting at him. He was not vexed. He was not anything. When we had problems with the car, he just came down and he was apologizing a lot of times, which is what we do with our drivers. And it's been very well. Financially, investing in this kind of business is, I hope I'm allowed to use crazy, it's a whole different task entirely. Ibadan is a place where even the likes of me that had always been living in Lagos to come to Ibadan and book a Alakowe taxi and say, why is the trip from Oluyole to ShopRite costing 500 naira? No, now, bike will carry me 100 naira, 120. And we face this all the time. Uber doesn't have a phone to call. Taxify doesn't have a phone to call. The bad and good parts of Alakowe taxis that we have a phone to call. I say it's bad because when a rider calls you, you cannot be rude. You cannot shut down the rider and you cannot bang the call. So you have to be, hello ma, please. Okay, you know what? The ride from, this is how we charge and this is how it goes. Please ma, please, are you satisfied with my explanation or do I need to give somebody else to explain? So these are things that I think we would spend a lot of time trying to curb and avert. But since Ibadan is a fertile ground, we believe that with time, we'll conquer the town. And before we know it, Alakowe taxi will become a household name. If by, we started in November, ending of November or middle of November, till now, we have had close to, on applications, we've had close to 1,000 downloads for Ibadan. I'm amazed. And we've had close to, from the last time I checked, we've had close to 5,000 riders. That is cool. And I believe that slow and steady, we'll get there. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My question is directed to Dr. Olamitoye. Dr. Olamitoye, I have a question for you. I know you are a medical practitioner. I know you are a medical practitioner and a business leader. But my question is, what is it that so much interests you to have a feeling for business, a flair for business? I know you've been in business for the past 15 years. I know you very well. I know you've been in business for the past 15 years. How do you cope with medical doctor and being a businessman? Because we have that challenges. As a woman, you have to manage your home and your business. How do you face all this challenge?
Thank you so much. Long before I started business, I have been reading about businesses in the university. I attended the University of Ibadan. I read medicine, and most of the time I will read business books. At other time I will read medical books. So I gathered considerable knowledge, confidence, composure. I learned how to save, how to delegate, how to supervise, even while I was in school, so that it was easy for me to save up money after NYC to start my first hospital in Lagos 3 days after NYC. It was a little hospital at the time, but within 9 years it became the biggest private hospital in southwest of Lagos. And then we have 2 of such hospitals in Lagos now. So we started 31 years ago. So 12 years after we started the Lagos hospital, we came down to Ibadan to start the Ibadan Central Hospital, and that was when I went back to the university to have knowledge about business and had an MBA. And then along the line, I had so delegated the businesses that I became, at every turn, I became unemployed. And then I had to get something to occupy myself. Most of the time I'm at home because the businesses have been so delegated. I relocated my family to England, and I spent 5 years in London. I started, while in London, during the first 2 years, I read books upon books on how to start and run a business, successful business in the United Kingdom. And then I did that 2 years after I started my first shop in Rye Lane called Asset Stores. People who have been to London will know that within 9 months of starting Asset Stores, it became the busiest private business store in Rye Lane in Peckham. And after 5 years, I relocated to Nigeria. Again, I became unemployed because I dedicated that one. You see, if you run your business by book standard, by learning how to do anything before you venture into it, it's easier, it's quicker, and then it's labor saving. So it's a kind of, that is why everybody comes here, because you want to save the labor of the pain of ignorance. You understand? So these are the kind of things that led me to say, okay, let me start to teach people how to run a business that thrives in your absence. I wrote a book about that about 12 years ago. The book is on my pavilion there. And then I've written over other books, close to 16 books now on running businesses. And then the one you hold, I saw in your hand now, became the foremost of my books to become bestseller on Amazon. the number one bestseller for many months. That is the law, the 30 laws of money. So it is in the process of running businesses, teaching people how to run their businesses, that we were looking. At first we were doing it in the church, then the people coming became too large. We went to the doctor's house at Total Garden. The people became too large, and then we came to the college auditorium at the College of Medicine. We spent 2 years in each of those places, and then we relocated. We got a branch in Abeokuta. Now we have our own hall in Abeokuta and all of these are free, just to teach people how to run businesses. If you know the way to do anything, you want other people who are struggling to do something similar to that. And then we have the first Wednesday of every month, we run our seminars at Okwebi Sweet Sensation. The first Thursday, we run our seminars in Abeokuta. And then we started the academic suite, not because I wanted to start a hotel. I needed a hall for the seminars. And then along the line, somebody said, what of those coming from Lagos, from Ilorin, from Benin? How do we house them during our seminars? That was what led to starting a hotel. And then as soon as I realized that I was going to start a hotel, I went to Amazon. I bought 10 books on how to run a successful hotel. And then it took me about 1 year while they were building, I was reading. So it became so easy for me to get staff from the hospital to run the hotel. You understand? You can always train people. If you know how to do anything, you can train people. You can say this is the way to do it, and then you give them the books, and then it becomes very easy. So if you can run a business that thrives in your absence, then you can run another business. You can run literally 100 offices in various locations. This is the secret of the brick and mortar business. But e-commerce is a different ball. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. We won't be able to take more questions because of time. We're so sorry about that, because we promised you we're still going to do raffle draw, and we keep to our word. So we want to give out the gift. Okay, so I'm very, very sorry. And of course, thank you very much, our speakers. We still need your help in doing the raffle draw. You just need to pick numbers, then we give out the gift. Thank you very much. And in case if you want Dr. Abib's books, I have quite a lot of them. And I encourage you to probably buy them. You can go to their stand and you can pick up the books. All the books are lovely. Now, I'm not marketing for him, no. But I know that his books have really, really helped me out. I told you yesterday of how he told us to write something down. And years after, I found out that, wow, you know, it means I wanted this, then I achieved it. So please, I encourage you to buy his books. So now we'll call out the number. So we'll start with you. What number?
Okay. Number 337.
337. 337. Last chance. 337. Gone. Yes.
Number 282.
282. 282. We all know the worry man, right? So you just won 1 terabyte for backup storage by Mpod.
$258.
258. Okay, you just won yourself a branded tabletop gas cooker. And that's courtesy Trade and Trips.
Yes. Number 11. Okay, I have to pick another one. Number 276.
276. Oh, okay. She's coming up.
Let's clap for her. Let's celebrate her.
So you just won yourself 2 hours free business development consultation section with Practivate.
Number 233.
233.
Super Sport.
233.
233.
Last chance. 233. Gone.
278. 278. 278.
So you just won yourself 1 gigabyte hosting space by Scanet.
Okay, we have 36. And can anybody guess the last number? If it's your number, 36.
Yeah, guess the last number.
Nobody wants to guess.
Yes.
Somebody cannot play with you.
Gift.
361.
Who said it?
361. Oh.
Okay. There are children in school, Abby. So should we give them? Okay. We'll give. So the woman just won 1 gigabyte hosting space from Scanet. Please write down our name. Next number.
The next number is 197.
197. 197. Last chance. 197. Gone.
Okay, and the final one is 522.
522. Okay. I need a representative of Raleigh Academy to please come with the gift. Your number, sir. We need it. Your number. While we are waiting for that, the next number.
Okay. 221.
221. 221. Okay, so the two of you, you just won a website-related educative CDs from Raleigh Academy, but they will be doing the presentation themselves. I hope we have them around. Raleigh Academy. Okay. While you're waiting, we would sort out the next number. The next number.
No. 683. 683.
683. Okay, so you just won The 30 Laws of Money by Dr. Abib Olamitoye. Yeah, you should get an autograph. Please, we need a pen.
Sorry, he has actually been my secret.
Please, those who ordered from the food hub, their chicken, they should please pick it up now. Thank you. So we continue with our raffle draw. The next number.
Finally, 868.
868. Shake it well. She said, shake this thing. So please shake it well. We need your number. Okay, just come forward. We'll confirm your name. You just won the sound speaker by Idea Consult. The receipt is there, so just write your name. The next number.
643.
643. Okay, it's coming up. You just want yourself 1 gig hosting space by Scanet. 367. 367. She's coming up. One gig of space by Scanet. You know the funnest thing, the women start saying, chicken, chicken. Okay. So
please let us appreciate our most engaging participants. He has been one of a kind. Okay. Also during the event, we asked a lot of people to please go on our social media handle, Summit Expo NG, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we would like to appreciate those people who were. Okay. Also on Twitter, we have our most interactive participant on Twitter, someone who was tweeting for us throughout the conference, the Summit Expo. He's going on with web and digital promotion starter package and a graphic design package 11. You are supposed to recognize the person. You are the one who recognizes the person by what I heard. We don't have his name. But this is an award for the participants we believe made the most sacrifice to be here. He comes every day from Ilorin, every morning, because he couldn't leave his farm. You don't know his name. Okay. Well, we are announcing these various classes. Goes to the participants from the farthest place. This wasn't collated by me. So if you say you're from heaven, I don't have anything to do with that. Okay, so the person will be going on with the following gifts: flash drives and a package branded from Safe Complex, 1 gig hosting space from Scanet, a book by Dr. Abib Olamitoye, The 30 Laws of Money. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Godwin Diana Basi Eka from Akwa Ibom. From Akwa Ibom. Is he here? Mr. Godwin. Where is Mr. Godwin? He has gone back. Okay, so please let's put a round of applause for every single one of us who are sitting down in our chairs right now. Thank you so much for joining us at this Summit Expo. You can't imagine how glad we are that all of our work can impact some people. Ms. Toyin, over to you, Ma, as you lead us into our classes, and we'll round up.
Okay, so thank you very much. We will move to the next class. And before we do that, I just also want to quickly appreciate all our sponsors, because without them, we won't be here today. And thank you very much, sirs, for giving your time to appreciate and come here to help our people. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. Please, let's appreciate our speakers. So our sponsors, we have lots of them, and we're going to just read them out. And we really, really do appreciate each and every one of you. We have La Place, we have Next Gen, we have My Music NG, we have Vigomat, we have M-Purge, we have Trade and Trips, we have Alakowe, we have Paystack, we have Practivate, we have Aniwura, we have Nira, we have Scanet, we have State Complex, we have Big Field, we have Food Hub, we have Bank of Industry, we have Dawn Commission, we have Food Locker, we have Why Not, we have Dr. Abib Olamitoye, we have Idea Consult and Aptech, we have Nira and Scanet, we have Winnovation, we have Geomeridian, we have Thinkling D, and we have What's Up Ibadan. We also have our media partners. We have AIT, we have MITV, we have Channels, we have BCOS, we have Tribune. And we really, really do appreciate you for your support, and we are hoping for more next year. So now we'll go to our classes. It's supposed to start by 4:05, but we are late. But I guess even the raffle draw too wasn't really a bad idea. So the first class we have, treat your customer as individual, not as part of a crowd. Okay, I repeat, treat your customers as individual, not as part of a crowd. We're holding that at the Garden Hall. The tricks and resources which we're holding inside this hall, the Great Hall. That's e-commerce, tools, metrics, and resources. We are holding that in this Great Hall. Then for your 5 p.m. class, which is the next, so it means you just need to switch to your next class. Please write that down. We have tools in virtual commerce. That's going to be inside the Great Switch. Once you are done with the class we are having now, just switch to your next class. Thank you very, very much. How fulfillment excellence helps to scale up a business, right?